guys, welcome to Revved Up with Mike. We've been out riding for a little bit. I'm stretching the legs on the GSXR, and been 72 and a half miles today already, and we're in upstate New York, and it's over 80 degrees right now, and it's Halloween Eve. We're in Pulaski, New York right now, heading down to Cicero. But man, I am in love with this bike. I'm in love with the way it runs. My buddy's behind me on his new V-Strom 1050, and very cool bike, torquey bike. And I wish I had the camera rolling earlier because there was a lot of bikes out when we left, and I had a little bit of fun with a couple of them, so that's pretty cool. We got the GSXR factory OEM decals on the side now. I ordered through Partzilla. Very windy day. I mean, very windy. But nonetheless, a nice day. Beautiful day. I don't remember a Halloween being like this, well, ever, honestly. Usually it's cold, snowy, wet, just shitty, and we got sunshine, 80 degrees. High winds though. High winds. I was pulling the wheel up earlier, it blew me right in the other lane. No control, I was sideways. Yeah, so these fairings, they a lot of work into them. I put a lot of work into these fairings to make them as good as they can be, and they look a lot better now. Dremel tool, some airbrushing, break out the airbrush, some paint, some clear, fix the blemishes. A couple spots I could not fix that will be covered in AMA decals. And that's what I'll do with that. But the heat molding process that they did when they formed it, it's like they overheated where the tabs are, and they pulled through, not through, but they made indentations on the side that you see. So we're going to address that with a couple of racy decals, and we'll run it for a while until I find out, until I find another company that actually stands behind their product, because this one did not. But the GSXR itself, yes, I'm glad I traded. I know. You traded a Hayabusa for a 750 GSXR. Yes, guys, but this thing's tight, man. And the handling, it's tight. We got a brand new back tire on it. It was something that you probably would not normally even think about. I went with a Shinko, but not just your normal inexpensive Shinko. I went with a Shinko Apex. Holy shit, is this tire sticky and confidence building. It inspires confidence. It heats up fast. It's very sure-footed and reassuring on the street. I've been right all the way over to the edge on it. That was today, without even second guessing any grip issues. It is a confidence inspiring tire, and I recommend it. Wow. So I'm going to take the Pirelli off the front and put an Apex on the front also, now that I'm so happy with this tire. Come on up, Scotty, show him the bike. Wait, you see this V-Strom? Look at this thing. It looks good, man. It looks great. That's a good looking machine right there. It's so large. It is a big, monstrous freaking motorcycle. Seriously. It's an adventure bike, but I just don't. How do you throw that thing around in the dirt? It's so heavy, especially with the bags on it. He's got it all done up. It's a torquey bike too. It really is. Yeah, there it is. It looks good. Got a lot of torque on that thing. He nails his throttle. It doesn't have to shift. Running in 6th gear, he just goes. Woo! So I'm glad you guys could join me back to check out this GSXR. Make sure you hit that like button. We got to get this channel going. We're almost at 500 subs, and it's a new channel. It's a fun channel. It's a real channel. It's not a bullshit channel. We're not out trying to do stupid stuff, but we like to capture what happens in our, you know, on our rides, and do a few reviews along the way. And if you're new here, man, you're always welcome here. It's good to have you. So I've done a lot to the bike itself when I got it. Of course, the fairing kit, it's a no-brainer. Tire, no-brainer. But I've done plugs, some new NGKs in it, brand new K&N filter. I wanted to make sure this was spot on. I was questioning when I got it whether it was actually tuned to the pipe. It's got a brand new full handle on it, and I see it's got the O2 sensor delete. So I wanted to make sure that everything was tuned properly. And I had some jerking. And he's throwing muscles up there. He had some jerking and some bucking. Had some jerking and some bucking going on. Sorry, we're laughing back and forth here. There you go. Flex her up, baby. Flex her up. V-Strom muscle. And it was just due to the fact that it needed some new fuel in it. The fuel was sitting for a while. And the guy I got this from burnt out the back tire. He only had the bike for a short period of time. The guy that had it before him apparently took very good care. Oh, by the way, I got took good care of it. Let me finish my sentence this time. He took good care of it. The guy that had it before me only had it for a few weeks, and he burnt the back tire right off of the damn thing. Really expensive Pirelli. And then I got it before any damage was really done, and it's a clean bike. It's never been dropped, never been down, no damage anywhere. It's a tight right, ready to fight. Had a little less than, I think, 14,000, or a little less than 15,000 miles out when I got it. Now we're over 15,000 because I've been riding it, getting everything right. All the fluids have been changed. We're running AM's oil and GK plugs, K&N rechargeable air filter, K&N oil filter. Suspension, I've been working on setting it up. She's pretty good right now. It might be dead on. I don't know yet. I got to get in the real twisty back and forth to tell you for sure. But it feels pretty good. It really does. La Siesta Motel. Shady as fuck. One thing I can tell you with the tune, you know how your throttle's on or off? And a lot of times they don't smooth that out. This throttle's on and off. That's one thing I don't like. So I'm definitely gonna see if I can get another tune. I contact Chris Moore. Chris Moore just got in a freaking horrible accident. 200-mile-an-hour laydown on his Hayabusa at the track. His drag strip. Was in a wheelchair last time I checked. Prayers going out to him. Really cool dude. Probably the only person I would trust with my ECU. So that's a shame. Man, I saw it from behind. Just a big billow of smoke. Horrible to see that, you know. Horrible. Prayers go out to him. Fast, speedy recovery. That he's been shot a couple of videos, so at least he's resilient. You know, gear that I'm not wearing right now. Gear goes a long ways, especially, man, that speed. Can you imagine? Oh, that's got to sketch you out to get back on a bike again, laying a bike down at that speed on a drag strip. And, I mean, the thing just looked like it just blew up. It was crazy. So we're heading down. We're going to grab some lunch down here when we get down to about Cicero. That's a damn good looking bike right there. If you need an adventure bike, that's the one to have for sure. I love it. Love it. You got the speed and strength, go for broke on the back of the helmet. Had those made up at our local graphics shop. He never could find a helmet like his old one, so he made one. Actually, the local graphics shop's the one that did the blend-in for the tank here. On the sides where it was yellow, they did the blue stripes for me to run onto the black. You know, I'll have to show you that in a little bit here. And a lot of the decals I just ordered, but yeah, they did a good job. Those were non-existent to order, so They made them, and it looks factory. They did a great job. Yeah, baby. Fuel mileage on this thing, when I filled it up last night, oh, my light was flashing. I pulled into the gas station, it was on fumes. It was putting. That's right. It was popping out the exhaust. I was running out of the petrol. And I pulled in just in time. I think we got somebody behind us that wants to play. I don't know what he's riding, but probably a Harley. They always do that. I ain't met one yet that can keep up with anything I've ever had. Even the Harleys I've had. Did you see that? Did you see that V-Strom move out when he nailed it? That is a lot quicker than most people would expect. Yeah, the people underestimate some adventure bikes. That's a pretty quick adventure bike. Gets a little wonky on the top end. She likes to float the front end a little. It's weird. Light in the front. Heavy bike, but light in the front. All the weights. The weight distribution's not the greatest, but nonetheless, it's a cool bike. Thoughts on the trade, the Hayabusa trade. I know a lot of you think I was crazy. Well, and some of you don't.
Whatever, I'll do what I want.
It is what it is. So why did I do it? Well, I like to experience all kinds of things, and I've never had a K6 before. Never had a K6 Gixxer. I've had just about every year, except for a K6 and K7 and a new one, brand new one. So I wanted to experience it, and I think I like this bike because it doesn't have all the, what a lot of people would consider the amenities, such as traction control and ABS, stability control, and it wipes your ass for you. I don't want any of that. I want no part of it. I want to control my bike, and I'm controlling this bike, but it's still... got that modern look. It's not a, this bike doesn't get dated really easily, you know? Top end, I don't know yet. I haven't opened it up yet. I saw 165 on the speedometer the other day, but you all know Suzuki makes their speedometers happy. I mean, I wasn't maxed. I wasn't even close to top end, but... So, speedometer's hard to tell. The faster you go, the more off they get. Always been that way since the Gixxers ever first came out, and that V-Strom's the same way. Suzuki just does that. Yosh on that thing. Quiet though. Very quiet. Yoshimura, but it's quiet. Yosh's pipes are quiet. My Yosh on my Hayabusa is quiet, so that's why I changed it. It's too quiet. Didn't have that growl. And man, a Hayabusa piped growls, man. Woo, they growl. I do miss it. I'm not gonna lie. If I told you I don't miss it, I would be totally lying. I do miss that bike, but it gave me anxiety because I always wanted it clean. I always wanted it inside. I never wanted it dirty. I was afraid to ride it because it'd get dirty. Then I had to clean it as soon as I got back. With this bike, guess what? It was outside last night. I didn't care. Did not care whatsoever. far is it? How far is it? What a gorgeous day. This is crazy. How far is this place? I'll let you take the lead. Okay. That does sound good.
I couldn't hear what he said, so he just wanted to see what it was. He used to get that on the KLR all day.
Yes. Well, it's a nasty looking bike. Dude, it looks better than any BMW. Any BMW adventure. People can argue, well, that thing looks good. More reliable for sure too. Ain't got no soft cams. Hey, let's just face it, Suzuki's go forever. Can I give you room? Yeah, you got room. I just kicked your saddlebag. I didn't have room. Look at the size difference. It's like a mini bike. It's like a freaking mini bike next to it. Like, what do you think the height difference is? If I go on the other side of this bike, I probably can't see mine. Oh, there it disappears. Wow. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. I'm bringing my helmet. This felt weird to me, my throttle. It's loose, it's all loose.
I don't know which way to route 3 from here, you leave.
Okay, I do. I was so gonna hammer on it. Was that 3 in a row? 4? There's another one. Captain Insano always opened up a can of whip ass with the tackling fuel. That's up in my mouth, eh? Cool, right? You know what? Let's look at my beautiful GSXR750. Sex on wheels, they call that. That's right. Hey, good girl. What are you doing? Hi, baby. Tackling fuel. Maybe we can get some stretches of road where we can stretch this thing's legs a little bit. That's just a roll on. We'll follow the V-Strom for a little bit. Beautiful out this way though. It's not all the marsh, pretty marshy, but still pretty. Look at the trees. Look at the view. The trees. It's a beautiful time of year to ride, especially when you can enjoy the sunshine. Oh. I wish I could have you guys here with me right now, man, riding, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, Scotty, had to do that to you. Had to do that to you. Still pulling hard. It's definitely not booster fast, but still moving good. Yeah, it moves. There he goes. Yeah, we get to have fun. Now we're having fun. Still not too shabby, boys and girls. Still not too shabby. So that little wide open throttles there went from quite a bit of gas in the fuel tank to fuel light flashing, and now I turned the camera off, but I've been running for a long time with fuel light flashing, trying to make it to the next gas station, and unfortunately where we are, yeah, it's a long ways, man. So hopefully I can make it to this one up here. Yeah, she got thirsty. When I stopped and my buddy got gas, I checked my fuel. I could see it. It was still almost up. It was up there. Apparently, this year model likes to suck the fuel, man. Of course, when you're running wide open throttle like that, it does dump it in.
1 hour later.
Left with a full tank. We got 165.1 miles on it, and it did not like that wide open. She sucks the fuel. Woo! She sucks the fuel. I couldn't tell what the booster sucked fuel too, but it's such a big tank, you know. I think we got a gas station up here. She's sputtering. She's sputtering, guys. There we go. We got a Sunoco. Come on, girl. Come on. Keep her running. Oh, that's it, bro. That's it. Oh, she's running now. She's cutting out there. Okay, we got her. We got her. Whoo! Bro. No, it just started. Did you hear it? Just started bucking. Right there. It was going no farther. What the fuck, dude? It was that opening it up, man. So when we stopped to get, when you got gas, I looked and I was that far from the tippy top. All right. There we go. This is the fun road, as long as there's no cars in front of us doing stupid shit like that. I'm gonna have to go around you, buddy. Little moguls back there. I think this bike just jumped about 3 times in the air and landed. That was fun. That's fun. That's fun. Those little moguls right there, I went airborne 3 times. that was fun, man. Love it. That shit was fucking fun. She's getting a good workout in the RPMs today. Oh, she's a screamer. 1 camera today. So hopefully we can get this last little bit and I can tell you what I think about this GSXR. I love it. I gotta tell you, I love it. It's just a blast to drive. It's a blast to ride. It's easy to ride. I love it. It brings back a lot of memories of the GSXR days. I mean, I had my fair share. God, you know, I had my fair share. And they hold a special place in my heart. They really do. Suspension seems to be working really nice. I'm not pushing it right now, but it seems to be working really nice. I think it's a good street setup. I think I got it pretty much dialed in. I was unsure, but it hasn't made me question anything today, so that's good. Go around these curves fast, but there's always the danger of somebody being in your lane. It's a very narrow road. It really is. This weird thing up here that the camera never ever picks up properly. It just doesn't. No, school bus is going to be in my way. Oh, damn. Yeah, so anyhow, we'll go slow through it. So where this bus is turning, you see it in front of me? It's over the hill to the left, and then you see the sign up front here, and this is a hard downhill right, okay? This is losing, if elevation's dropping off tremendously. And then we flatten out a little bit, then more elevation. This is a hard, like, you don't bike up this hill. So we're losing elevation. See the bus in front of us? I hope you can see it. Down, 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 down. And then we mellow out a little bit right here, level out, and then we drop down again quick. But then we get down to the bottom right here, and we, boom, it is a quick down and up. So you can bottom out the bike right there, which is crazy. But it's so fun, and coming the other way is treacherous when you're going back the other way, because when you get to the top of the hill and you have to take the the turn to the left, it's a blind turn, and if you're carrying too much speed, you go airborne out of the turn and into the field, or into the sign that's right there, actually. So that's pretty crazy. Not that way, we're good.